Dude, doesn't that rip?
You're an idiot.
No, you're an idiot.
Welcome back, dickheads, and happy March Madness.
Yeah.
I'm Alex Dragovich with my fat co-host, Geoffrey Osmus.
Oh, yeah.
What up, baby?
Damn, this used to be your season, and now you're here with me. You were doing... where'd you play in March Madness again? Greenville?
Greensboro Coliseum.
Wow, and now you're here with
and
me.
now I'm here. You are not the 10 seed that I remember playing against.
You were a 7 seed in the tournament?
I was on a 7 seed and a 2 seed.
And then you guys kind of floundered as the 2 seed, didn't you?
Yeah, we lost to Florida State in the second round.
Ooh,
I was a freshman.
Big upset that I'm probably predicted, honestly.
I don't think so.
I always rooted
No,
against
I think you said
Notre
you had us
Dame.
going far that year.
I always rooted against Notre Dame. Unless you had Herringody. Was that the year you had
No.
Herringody? You know, I was a big Herringody guy.
Why?
I love a fat white guy who can kind of just push everyone around in the paint.
Goatee's a really good guy.
He wasn't really athletic. I liked that. I liked that he looked like he didn't really belong on the court.
Yeah,
I kind of like that.
You look like you don't belong on
Yeah, I
a
don't
baseball
belong.
field at all right
Yeah,
now.
look at this
but
new
you're
jacket,
trying to
ladies
be
and
like the
gentlemen.
manager for the Twins.
I would love to be Ron Gardenhire, Twins legend in the early 2000s. Yeah.
Who was their catcher that played for a long time?
Dan Gladden?
No,
Joe Mauer.
Joe
Mauer. Oh, yeah. Joe Mauer could have gotten any dome he wanted in Minnesota. He was a legend among white women.
I kind of forget that whenever I go to Minneapolis, how many attractive women there are there.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I wanted to text you this. I saw Prince said in a TikTok, or not.
Prince
in a
said in a TikTok?
So an old interview of Prince.
Okay.
I
didn't want to tell you now that Prince was dead. I didn't want you to find out.
The interviewer asked Prince why he lives in Minneapolis because he said it's so cold it keeps the bad people out.
Oh,
That's kind
true.
Kind of a sick
You have to want to live there. I mean, there are definitely some tubs there, but
yeah,
there's some hot women. I mean, yeah. Prince? Well, he's also from there. I think that probably had something to do
I just
with
thought it was a cool line you might like.
Yeah, I like that.
You don't
I
have to
Prince.
give. I know you can't give a sincere response back, but
I love Prince. We were listening to Prince in Cincinnati, actually.
So good.
His second album is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Why You Want to Treat Me So Bad? One of the greatest songs I've ever heard.
I rewatch his halftime show all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Super Bowl
great.
halftime.
With that purple guitar. The wireless guitar, way ahead of
Yeah.
his time, too.
The
Yeah.
wireless guitar.
It is. You don't see it very often. Yeah, it's great.
No, he's awesome.
Yeah. What were you up to, Drago? I haven't really heard from you in a week. Been kind of a blissful week.
We really have just been texting about podcast logistics.
Yeah. I knew you were getting ready for March Madness. I
And-
assumed you're watching the Big East tournament, the ACC tournament.
And
all
I
that.
uploaded a video or two last week.
He
Thank
was
you. You're
able.
welcome.
I was not able to upload it due to slow Wi-Fi in the hotel, and I told Drago what was up, and I was a little nervous. He actually kind of cranked it out of the park.
Looks
I
like
hate to
there's a
say
new
it.
sound engineer on the team.
Yeah, you
There's
did a little-
new producer.
You did a little too well, though. Now I actually trust you to do it, and well, I did 66 straight, so now I think he has to do 66 straight. I think it's only fair.
Well, if you want it done right, sometimes you gotta hand it off, folks. And I'm fine doing that.
Yeah, you could do a little better on the blurbs. I had to rewrite the blurb.
Did you really?
It was pretty clear you haven't written a coherent paragraph since college.
I kind of ran through it. Well, you asked me at 4 p.m. to get it done, dude.
I did it myself for 66 straight episodes.
Yeah, but you
yeah.
could give yourself a timeline.
True. But, sometimes when your back's to the wall, you got to show who the hero is. And you really,
I thought the blurbs were fine.
The blurbs were fine. They didn't have the panache that I bring to them. So I had to add a couple little jokes and all that.
We'll see.
You remember when Michael Che took me off a weekend because my bio was
so bad?
Okay, this is a story. This is actually a great story for the pod. When I was, this is probably 2015.
Can I get a little more? Sorry.
Trigo. He's never okay with the
One,
volume.
2, 3. Thank you.
God.
Keep it moving. Sorry, everyone.
That's
a peek behind the curtain.
That's a peek behind the curtains. This was around 2015, back when I wasn't a household name yet. I was getting my first feature weekend at Comedy on State in Madison, Wisconsin, for Michael Che, who is, I think he had been recently named the head writer of SNL. Pretty excited about it. But then a couple days before the weekend, I was mysteriously unbooked. They said he double booked and you're off the weekend. I was pretty disappointed. Found out months later from our dear friend Charlie Kogis, who was hosting that weekend. He hung out with Michael Che, and Michael Che said he took me off the weekend because my bio on the website was too jokey and weird. and he thought I would be riffing too much in the green room.
Yeah.
So he took me off the weekend, and it really hurt me for years, honestly.
Well,
I think I found the bio, but I'd have to look on my phone for it.
If people don't know you and they see your act, they're not like, I want to hang out with him.
Yeah, and it was all like, I own a Taylor Swift blanket. That was like the
you were
bio.
Yeah.
I was trying to be cutesy. I own a map of the world because I don't have any friends or something like that.
Right.
It was pretty brutal.
Your comedy career, you've grown up a lot since you're more of a man.
Yeah, I hadn't come yet. 2015, virgin still. I didn't masturbate or come. I just leaked out every once in a while.
You were just wet dreaming?
I was wet dreaming a lot.
I mean, that'll change you as a man.
Wet dreams are
great, regularly
coming. Yeah. You don't, yeah. It's
You were holding in for the Lord?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. And I think I got my reward. And I didn't know. I was also very shy.
You didn't voluntarily jizz until you were 25?
No. Oh no, I'd gotten blowjobs. That's not true. No, I'd gotten a blowjob and a few hand jobs.
But you never milked yourself?
I never milked myself. Didn't realize the joy of the pillow.
Was it the shame? Catholic guilt?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I know
that's a thing, right?
Oh, for sure. I mean, you should have a little guilt.
Well,
I think our society lacks a lot of guilt now.
Well, people say like 13, 14, like I had the guilt, and then you become a person.
You grow up and you're not raised in a Catholic school bubble. I mean, I was a
took
nerd.
You a little time.
I just didn't care. I was having fun on quiz ball. I didn't need pussy. We went to all state, baby.
That first load must have been insane.
Poor Jane, sweet Jane, the Ukrainian refugee from Chicago. Great gal, honestly.
She didn't know that she got the first load.
She remarked that was a lot. She said it was like porn star quantities.
I mean,
first few times.
Yeah, that's 20 years of buildup.
I mean, she was actually very forgiving. I'll give her credit. She did not mock me for the incredible rapidity with which I came.
The Eastern Bloc folk are very tough.
I mean, she was a refugee. She was glad to get anything from a citizen, you know?
Wow.
She was glad to be here.
Yeah, man. To her, you were like part of the American dream.
Yeah, she was like, this is what it's all about.
She was like,
German-born man.
Yeah, she's like,
German-made
these
man.
American guys got these big loads and skinny legs.
Yeah. And you know what? I was funny. I'll say that. We had sex during Zootopia. That's when I lost my virginity.
Really?
During Zootopia. Great film.
Okay.
Very good movie. Great to plow to.
I believe it.
Yeah. You ever seen it? It's like a DreamWorks picture.
I'm trying to think of the funniest movie I've banged to.
I don't really have sex to movies that often.
The Notebook?
Okay. During the sad part at the end?
Yeah.
That would be brutal.
I was like, this shit sucks.
Well, yeah, The Notebook's terrible.
Yeah.
You don't have sex to movies. You turn it off.
No.
You start making out and then you turn off the movie.
Why would you? No, you don't turn it off.
I don't want to hear something that's happening and then it's spoiled for later.
What do you mean spoiled for later? It's fine. It's just a movie.
Yeah, I don't want to know what happens while I want to see like the twist or whatever while I'm balls deep in some.
Fonz, chime in. You bang during movies, right? You don't pause them.
Oh yeah, when it's hot and heavy, you got to keep it going.
You keep it going? I don't want that noise. What if they have a funny line? I'm laughing.
If you're watching Hardball, you want to see G Baby die while you're plowing her from
I
the
don't
back.
even know what that movie is.
You never seen Hardball with Keanu Reeves?
No, I've never heard of it. Who's G Baby? Is that Keanu Reeves?
The 2000s were just a blur. We're a religious blur for you.
I'm not a movie guy. I really don't know a lot about movies. I've never.
It was
heard
just
of
a riff
Hardball.
that was funny to our listeners.
Yeah, they probably. If you like that riff, let us know. It wasn't really for me. G Baby.
And speaking of our listeners, we want to thank our new Patreon members, Jeff.
New Patreon member,
thank you guys.
Corey Crawford. That's G Baby is killed by a stray bullet. Oh wow,
brutal.
That is not who I thought G Baby.
Absolutely
I thought Keanu
brutal.
Reeves was gonna be G Baby. That little kid is killed in the movie by a stray bullet.
Yeah, it sucks.
Oh, it's not a funny movie at all.
There are parts that are really funny.
Oh, what is it like? He's a basketball or a baseball coach of like an inner city team or something like that.
Yeah, and he helped and he brings them together.
Okay, sounds like a decent movie. They used to do a lot of movies with like the coach of a kid's sports team. There used to be so many movies about that. Little Giants, Angels in the Outfield.
We know today now that life isn't really that uplifting. And
right.
You can't...
And you know a lot of those coaches are pedophiles too. So Angels in the Outfield gets changed a little bit.
The amount of my friends who are like, yeah, my mom was banging our coach. It's, you can count on 2 hands. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
For sure. I'm not going to shout them out.
Oh, yeah. I mean, but if you know who you are, let us know. I'd love to hear about it.
Yeah.
Were they were married at the time or they were divorced?
Divorced.
Oh, they were divorced. Oh, whatever. No big deal then. Yeah. That's kind of cool. And the kids knew it when they were kids that mom was banging the coach?
One didn't know till later, one knew.
Wow, that's cool as hell. Damn, I wonder if Gary Webb and my mom were banging.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. But I don't think so either.
I can't see Joan running around town.
No, he was an asshole.
Shout out to Joan, by the way, if you're listening.
Great quiche maker.
Thanks for the Facebook likes, Joan.
She still does. She lets them fly on Facebook.
She's kind of too easy of a like. Let me earn it, Joan.
I had to talk to her. She no longer posts about politics on Facebook. I had to tell her it wasn't a good look for the family. The thing she was posting about Cardi B. Remember, what was that Cardi B song, WAP?
Yeah.
My mom was like, WAP is a disgrace to the nation where America's just not like it used to be.
I agree with Joan. I agree with Joan.
Oh, shut
the song's called Wet Ass Pussy.
Oh, my God. Who
sure
cares?
It's great.
Classic rock songs are all about sex. Who cares?
Yeah, but we don't have to.
Oh, whole
Shout
lot
out to Patreon members.
Okay, Corey Crawford, new Patreon, new
Corey.
R word. We have a couple other non-R words. But remember, you got to be an R word to get shouted out. And Drago, what's the deal with the Patreon? What are the tiers again? See how you do.
$3 gets you an episode early. You get the episode early on Fridays.
Which episode early?
The regular episode.
Right.
That's on Mondays.
Yes.
You get on Fridays.
Yes.
$5.
But you only get the audio version. One day you're gonna nail
$5 gets you the video version.
Yes,
early.
and an early, and you get a bonus episode, of course, too, in both audio and visual. And then $10 you can send in questions, and we'll shout you out. We got some questions for people this week, actually.
Yeah, do you want to answer some questions?
Yeah, let's do it early. Why not? Let's do it. I'm into it.
Cool. Let's get to these questions.
Yes, thank you. We did have someone stop being an R word this week. We're not going to shout them out, but we wish you would come back.
Yeah.
We miss you dearly. Drago can't get another CAT scan because of it, honestly.
Yeah, the angiograms are going to have to stop for a little bit.
Did you get the CAT scan back?
My arteries look great.
And isn't that so interesting? And so they're saying you're leaning. Maybe you finally seeing might have been a little anxiety.
Who knows?
Who knows? You did all the tests.
We'll see how things go.
It seems like they already went.
There's plenty of doctors out there.
Oh, you're just gonna keep seeing every doctor until you see like the QAnon doctor himself.
Just you know what? It was good news. I feel a little better.
You're not gonna do anything to.
My troponin was mildly abnormal, which did kind of shock me, but
mildly abnormal. Okay.
That was something that she was like, we should probably just check on that once a year. But I felt like that really kind of bummed me out. The troponin's like this protein that can leak in the heart if there's damage, and to have that be,
but mildly, how mild? I mean, what percentage above? 5%?
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, it seemed like I was still in a good percentile of like normal people, but
okay,
it did
so
definitely didn't keep me.
Yeah, I'm sure your anxiety won't do anything with that information.
No, but she said it was just something to keep.
And she did say maybe take a look at the anxiety.
Well, that's the new joke. That's
are you gonna? But are you? Don't just write a joke about it.
It's a new joke.
But are you gonna actually do anything? Are you gonna do anything about it?
We'll see.
Oh my God!
I might start smoking weed again.
I think that's a great idea. I think that's great.
Weed could help.
Weed's great. Yeah, it would be great if you did something for your mental health. But weed's a start.
What do you do for your mental health, Jeff?
I meditate.
Actually, I'm gonna start meditating.
You should
again.
meditate.
Really
I only
good.
do it like probably 3 days a week, but I should do it more. It's
Yeah.
great. It's great to meditate. Okay, give us some questions.
How do you celebrate St. Patrick's Day, which is coming up this weekend?
Oh, not a good. I've always thought it was kind of a silly little holiday.
This is from.
You were from
Zico
Chicago.
Greenwald.
That was way bigger in Chicago. Where I'm from, we didn't really do anything for St. Patrick's Day.
Chicago actually just celebrated St. Patrick's Day on the 12th.
The Green River thing, I don't like that. It seems so unnecessary.
I think if you're over 30 or if you're over 26,
okay,
or over 27, have St. Patrick's Day, have a St. Patrick's Day party at your place.
Yeah, the bar scene, I'm not into that.
If you're under 27, go to the bars, run around, do blow, try to fight somebody, try to have sex in the bathroom.
It's
do
just
whatever
a lot of
do.
Irish guys just way too proud to be Irish for 36 hours.
I had a friend back home, Stephen Bishop. He did a St. Patrick's Day party every single year. He has a family of like 8 brothers or something like that.
The Irish are the Puerto Ricans of the whites.
No question.
They really pump out kids.
Dude, they would have this party.
The McClanahans, they always have 19 kids.
They would have so much fucking food, so much beer, and it was just like great. It was great to just be at a house for St. Patrick's
That's fun.
Day.
That I approve of.
Bunch of people.
That's great.
Some people you don't know, but it's like people you probably know of or whatever. It's like everyone kind of knows each other a little bit to some degree. That's nice.
But like the 33-year-old like insurance salesman named Patrick who's going nuts on St. Patrick's Day.
He's like
puking on the road. Oh, it's not a good
he's
look.
Like he's getting like a $50 bottle of Grey Goose for $500 at like some table like downtown. It's
well, I mean that also just going to waiting in line. We've talked about this. If you wait in line for a club after 27, I think that's a little pathetic.
I do think that if you do St. Patrick's Day as like, it's good to do once or twice, like I'm gonna drink and bar hop and just do it once or twice. But after that, find some friends.
It's so loud, and they play the worst Irish music. They play the same 10 songs over and over again.
Definitely,
I
drink
love
some
flogging
Guinness.
Molly, but I don't need to hear it all day.
Yeah, and get drunk, have a good time.
Yes.
Let's do
the Green River. I think has got to stop. I'll say
is that bad for the?
It just seems like it seems like it can't be good. I don't know how it's bad, but it seems like it can't be good.
I think this is a great question because I think this next one, because I don't think that you've talked about it, and I think we should talk about it.
Okay, I don't know
What's the closest you guys have come to giving up comedy? To be clear, very glad neither of you has quit. It's from Jake Sigma.
Wow, I've seen you quit mid-set many times.
Well, yeah, sometimes the audience doesn't deserve
Is that
me.
when Drago starts not smiling and going through the motions? Yeah.
But
I quit, or I went to grad school.
Yeah, that was a
pretty low.
massively depressing time.
Yeah, that was bad. The first 8 to 10 months of quarantine were brutal.
Jeff pretty much gave up.
I did. Well, when I broke both my arms,
guitar and
I was playing guitar, and you know what? I got pretty good. I'll say I got pretty decent. I wasn't bad for like 3 or 4 months, but then I broke both my arms. Do you ever see, I performed with both of my arms broken. Remember that?
Yeah.
I took the train to I took the blue line or red line to Comedy Bar downtown. Could have been robbed so easily.
For sure.
I just had my wallet bulging out of my gym shorts because that's all I could wear. Someone could have just reached in. I would have been able to do nothing on the train. I'm just sitting there with 2 full arm casts on the train on my way to do a 10-minute spot.
And then you went to grad school.
And then I went to grad school
at this
for 2
time,
semesters.
in your head, you were like, when things come back, I'll do spots every now and then, but I'll be a professor.
I thought I was going to be a professor. I
Where?
did. I don't know where. I would have gone to Madison, UW for sure. Yeah. I never got to have sex with a college student, so I was hoping to do it as a professor, you know?
Oh, which is the good route.
Which is the good route.
The holy route.
I think you're allowed to have sex with grad students. If you're a professor, I think you can have sex with the grad students. I don't think I see anything wrong with that.
I think you definitely think about, I think in quarantine, I think everyone thought about like, is this for me?
Oh, yeah. Well, we should have embraced the online content and posting stuff online, but I was like, I went the other route and despaired. I thought the world was going to end. I thought it was over. I still do think we got about 10 years left.
Jeff was one of those liberal extremists.
And then now we see you're going the other way. It's opposites attract. Opposites attract. My tribunin levels are high.
Troponin.
Okay.
When Fauci fucks you like as hard as he fucked me.
Yeah. It's good to be fucked by an Italian every now and then.
Let's do another one.
What about you? Did you ever quit?
I think during the pandemic, I was like, maybe I did think I was like, maybe I should just like. Maybe get into like writing more, trying to like try to get like a pilot. I got a pilot together. It sucked.
You wrote a pilot? I didn't know that. About what? What's the premise?
It was actually kind of loosely based off Mike Rice.
Our friend Mike, who's from Ireland.
It was about a guy who moves to Chicago after graduating from Ireland.
just graduating from Ireland.
From university in Ireland.
You went that little into the.
But it was about.
Did you call it the University of Ireland?
No, but it was about stand-up. He was a stand-up comic.
Okay, I would love that.
And I remember writing and being like, and talking to Mike about it, and it was just like
what
fun.
Was it
just
called?
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Yeah.
Okay. I would love to read it one day. Can we do a live reading of it one day?
Yeah.
Wow, that would be fun. Who would I be? Who is the secondary character? You're Big Mike. Who am
I don't want to do Big Mike's accent.
Why not? I mean, you have to. Whatever. Who would I be? Was there like a funny, sexy sidekick kind of?
There
thing
was one
for me?
person. He like runs into a TikToker on the street that like tries to get him to do something that's once. You can be that.
Okay,
guy.
that could be me. A vain, vapid social media star. Yeah, that could be me. Yeah,
which you've become.
I passed 100K. Huge.
Big day, folks.
My mom will finally respect me. It means nothing, honestly.
Yeah.
The goalposts have moved. 200K is where it's at now.
That's where it's at.
I mean, yeah, I've seen some people who are ahead of me. I'm like, oh, God, I've really done nothing with my life.
Yeah.
And you see how many followers Matt Rife has, and you're like, okay, I got to get
He's
working.
everywhere.
He's so hot. I need to be hot. That's the thing.
That's gonna be that's kind of.
I'm getting jacked. I think I'm getting creatine. Bobby Knight just got into creatine. I'm gonna get into creatine. We're gonna be fucking throwing each other around the bedroom. We tossing her like an
Bobby
Oompa
Knight get
Loompa.
creatine?
She's working out. She wants to get in shape. What's wrong with that? Creatine's good. It's good for you. It's not just for bulking up. It's good for you too.
I don't. It's not. It's not. It never had a great kind of reputation.
I've done some research. It actually has almost no side effects. It doesn't. It's not bad at all.
It's illegal in the NCAA.
That doesn't mean it's bad. It's just a cheat. That doesn't mean it's bad.
I guess. Yeah. I guess if you're cheating, stand up physically.
Yeah. I just want to be. I just want them not to think they can push me around anymore. You know.
Okay.
I got heckled by this lady in Cincinnati this weekend.
Yeah.
You know what? It was one of your types. She was an anti-vax heckler. I did a joke where I just said I had got the vaccine, and she's screaming, "Go get another booster, you idiot!"
And she's got a point, folks.
I knew you would like that. And I had done like Holocaust jokes. I'd done jokes about everything. And she's like, "But the vaccine is not funny. You cannot joke about the vaccine."
I don't think it is either.
And then I made fun of her haircut, and then I guess she had cancer twice, and it was a wig. But it kind of fell apart for me.
Dude,
I lost the moral high ground there.
When I did Go Bananas on one of the lighter, there was a light night on Thursday, and it was just like there was these two old ladies who were. They were both drinking a bucket of beer each.
People love their buckets of Budweiser in Cincinnati.
These two old gals were next to like all these young people, and I just was like calling out. I was like, "These broads are out drinking all of you." It was drinking culture in the Midwest is something.
It's different.
Else.
Cincinnati's crazy because like the club is not in Cincinnati.
It is not.
The club is 30 miles outside Cincinnati, so mostly it's hill people coming in from Red State, Ohio. It's not a lot of cool college kids. It's like the truckers who are coming in.
Yeah, and
suburbanites. They did not like my J.K. Rowling jokes. I'll say that. There was a 5-minute period that got a little light every night. They weren't a fan of them.
Like, here it comes.
I was just trying to do a vaguely pro-trans jokes, and they were not having it. And you know, you kept me honest, fellas.
You were
kept
doing
me
trans
honest.
jokes at Go Bananas.
Yeah, you know, they hit 1 or 2 nights when Thursday and Sunday was more of a young crowd. Friday and Saturday, they were not into it. They were not into that.
Yeah.
They wanted me to talk about pussy, and you know what? I gave it to them once I realized what they wanted.
Just talk about
pussy.
They
just wanted to hear me talk about cum and pussy, and you know what? It was fun.
Oh, I got another one from Sam Beller.
This is a question?
Yeah. What's the weirdest dream you've ever had?
Oh, okay. Interesting. I don't remember a lot of my dreams, honestly. Do you? I'm not a guy who I don't put any stock into my dreams.
I had a dream that I was getting operated on recently.
Huh. Okay. So that seems to be tied to real life. Yeah, you have a lot of anxiety about
doctors like cutting my stomach open.
Huh. Interesting how this manifests in your brain.
It's very odd.
Okay.
I was like, what the hell?
Do you wake up in pain?
No.
No. You don't ever like start screaming in the night or anything?
No. Do we want to be rolling for this? How often do you scream in the middle of the night?
I don't, but some people do. Bobby, some people have bad dreams. Yeah.
I've actually heard girls be like in their dreams, like they're asleep and they're just like, no,
Yeah,
No.
I had an ex-girlfriend who would do that. I was like, oh, God, it sounds like I'm like...
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
It sounds like I'm like the bad guy. If someone was walking by the bedroom to be like, is everything okay in there?
Yeah,
is everything
I'm
okay?
like, was the sex that bad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why won't you last longer?
Yeah, she's like, no,
She's
no.
No, I know.
No.
I have to leave
That's not
the
my
room.
clit. No.
That's my asshole.
No.
Oh, no. I'm king of the clit. Everyone knows it. King clit.
Okay. All right, he's King Clit, folks. 100K, he's King
Would
Clit.
love. That'd be funny. That'd be good merch.
Have you gotten any DMs? Any wild ones?
What do you mean? Like from who? Who do you think's gonna DM me?
I don't know.
A guy,
It's
this meme account, Funny Republican, DMs me a lot. They love me.
Even, I mean, respect to Bobby Knight. Obviously, she's the one. But it's like, anyone slide in being like, hey,
women. There's some, yeah, but I leave them on red.
Yes.
I have respect to Bobby Knight. I leave him on red.
You got to, folks.
Come on, you gotta show some respect to the name.
Yeah.
They're always clowns too. White clowns. We're done with it. We're done with it.
White women.
Also, they have
you still got a chance with me.
If they have under 5K followers, delete.
Really?
I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm telling Bobby Knight she needs to get her Instagram profile up. It's a bad look for me.
Yeah.
It's a bad look to date someone with 800 followers.
You're at that point now. It's about branding.
It's about branding. I need clout.
Love is not about
if
love.
she's not selling tickets, what's the point, babe?
Yeah.
We're
true.
kidding. We're going to get in a fight about this later.
Really?
No, she doesn't. She gets it.
No.
She knows we're just playing around.
It's a business, Bobby.
It's a business. In terms of dreams, weird dreams, I always dream about going to school naked. I don't know what it is, but that's like the dream I have almost every week. I dream of like I somehow get to school and my pants aren't on. It's so lame. I'm like mad at my psyche that's all it thinks of.
You're that embarrassed.
I mean, maybe I don't know what it's from. I don't know.
Was school that tough of a?
No, I ripped at school.
I don't know.
I
about
loved
that.
school. School was so fun. I miss school so much. School was the best time of my life.
Okay.
It's all been downhill since then.
Did we read these off? People's irrational fears.
No, I don't remember that one at all.
I asked the question for our listeners, some of their irrational fears.
Okay.
I think this is kind of interesting.
I like that actually. Yeah. What's yours first?
One guy said, "I have an irrational fear of shaving cream. It just grosses me out. I've never personally shaved my beard because of it."
So that's why you have a beard? That's why he has a beard?
D-Sled. D-Sled, you are my new favorite listener, dude.
Because that's okay. I get it. It's kind of a weird texture, shaving cream. I don't know how they make it. Yeah, I always remember it because of Jurassic Park. That's why I don't like shaving cream.
What?
Don't they keep like the dinosaur eggs in shaving cream in Jurassic Park?
Never shaved his beard. That's intense, dude.
Yeah, shaving cream Jurassic Park. Look that up. Isn't there something with shaving cream? Yeah, they put the Barbasol can that he used to smuggle dinosaur embryos. Yeah, I remember that. That's why. Yeah, that Wayne, what's the guy from Newman from Seinfeld? Yeah. That guy, just looking at that guy cracks me up. Something about a jubilant fat man really makes me laugh. What's his name in real life?
Wayne Knight.
Wayne Knight. So funny. Oh my God. Everything Newman does in Seinfeld cracks me
Fat
up.
dudes kind of dominated the 90s.
There isn't a lot of fat comedic actors anymore. John Candy, so funny. Oh my God. Chris Farley. Yeah, who's fat comedic? Jonah Hill.
Dude,
Louis Anderson.
He had some of the best stand-up jokes.
A true legend. Jonah Hill, no longer fat, but he was. Who is that guy? Oh, who's Will's? What's he from? Will Sasso. Oh, Mad TV. Right. Oh, John Panette, that fat comic. He's hilarious. He was very,
oh, dude, sometimes
Kevin James. He has a few funny roles. Oh, Lavelle Crawford. Hilarious black
Do you know
comic.
it's a weird dream that I have that's a reoccurring? That I drive drunk.
Oh, okay.
And I get caught.
Oh, did you
I
ever
get caught
get
drunk driving all the time.
Did you ever get caught?
So I don't think I've actually ever told this story on the pod.
Okay, here we go.
College, 4th of July weekend. Going into my senior year.
Sure.
We go to Marblehead, Massachusetts. We are.
Okay. Is that like a really nice beach town or something?
Yeah, or this is my buddy's hometown. It's a beach town. And
was this the really rich buddy?
I got a few.
He's got a few in the stable. Okay.
We're all great.
Okay. I'm sure
money doesn't matter, folks.
Yeah, I'm sure that's not why you keep them around. Yeah, I'm sure it has nothing to do with it.
But yeah, so we're drinking all day. He lives like a mile, maybe less than a mile from, or maybe a mile and a half from the beach.
Sure.
But we still take the car because it was between like a 30-minute walk or a 3-minute drive.
Sure.
So
yeah,
fuck
I
it.
get it.
Fuck it. Whatever. Yeah. We go. I think one of us might have intended to not drink as much. We both are blackout.
Of course.
We're so
you're on
drunk.
the beach.
We go to the car. We get in the car. He's driving. He's parallel parked. He backs into the car right behind us. Just backs into it, hits it. I don't even look to see the damage because I'm like, he hit the car. We got to get out of here.
You don't do it. You don't tell the owner or anything. I get that.
It's my buddy Joe, and I just go, hey, get out. I go, get in shotgun. I'm gonna drive. I'm like, I can fucking drive this thing better than you.
Of course.
You're drunk as shit.
Yeah, not
he's
you.
He's like, yeah, whatever, dude. Dude, we drive out. I get us out of the spot. 30 seconds later, we are at a DUI checkpoint.
Oh.
We're in a 15-car line. I'm a college athlete. I haven't graduated. I'm about to be a senior. I'm not gonna I'm gonna get expelled, or whatever.
Would you get expelled for that?
I mean, I'd lose my scholarship for a DUI.
Holy shit!
Right?
Okay, I don't know. You were the one with it.
I mean, I was like, my life is over.
Holy shit!
And Joe's so drunk. I'm like, I'm not gonna like.
Did you switch? Did he take the bullet for you?
No, I'm not gonna. I was like, he's too drunk. I was like, we can't switch now.
Couldn't you turn around and go back to the beach to sober up?
We were just going. I don't know. I didn't think that. I was drunk too, dude. I wasn't like really thinking. So you just
waited in line?
We waited in line. I'm just like, I was like, my life's over. But I'm drunk, so it's not. I guess I wasn't even thinking about it. You don't quite realize.
You're like, it's still pretty fun though.
I was like, this fucking. Run. I was like, I guess my life's over, but whatever. Like, this shit happens. Like, 2 minutes later, we finally pull up. The guy just waves me through.
Oh.
He fucking waved me through.
Were they testing everyone else?
They were breathalyzing everyone.
No.
It was psycho.
They're like, that's the guy who put 3 on Dartmouth.
I couldn't believe it.
That's the guy.
15 on Dartmouth.
15 on Dartmouth.
Don't ever get it
twisted. Put some respect on his name.
But dude, yeah, It was the craziest.
What do you think it was? What do you think it was about you guys? That you were young, dumb, and full of cum?
I think it's because it was towards the end of the day, so many cars.
They wanted to go home.
I pulled up there like, fuck this. Like, let's just get some people through.
You would have for sure blown over the limit.
Unquestionably.
Wow.
Unquestionably.
Damn, you probably would have started stand-up a few years earlier if they would have clocked you then.
I know. Would have been better off.
You probably would have 45 now if they would have got that DUI. Yeah. Damn, that's scary. That's wild.
I did. It was. I didn't even realize it until maybe an hour later. I was just like, oh, my life was almost over.
And you just got a chance from the gods to continue.
Yeah.
Zeus waved you through, and what did you do with it? What did you do with that chance?
I averaged 4 points a game the next year.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
For the Eagles.
Did BC, you didn't make the tournament with them?
No, we sucked.
You were pretty bad. Yeah, I remember BC was pretty low.
Threw a lot of great parties, though, on campus.
Oh, and that's what it's all about. Well, Drago, this is your time of year, actually, March Madness.
Yeah,
what
baby.
What do you got in the tournament? I've been putting some money on some teams, but
my Final Four right now as it stands is UConn, Marquette, Alabama, and Houston.
Wow, no Duke. People were giving Duke a lot of love. So
I think Duke is hot right now. I believe in these upsets. I think Oral Roberts is gonna beat them.
Oh, I would love that. Except Oral Roberts is like that really Christian college. They're like the one that you can't have sex at all. It's like Notre Dame for the South.
They've got like a 7-5, dude. I think it's gonna be a really good game.
Purdue, I think they're overrated.
So Purdue's got
Big Ten. They're boring.
Purdue's got 2 white freshmen in their backcourt, and that's just
and
not possible. And
that tall Asian dude too,
which is fine.
No, I'm just saying that's just who he is. New Yao, he's pretty tall.
So he's amazing, but they've got 2 white guards in the backcourt, the point guard and shooting guard. That's just never made a Final Four. 2 freshman white boys.
2 freshmen. Yeah, probably
never.
Not. Duke had a couple white boys, JJ Redick in their backcourt.
Yeah, but they also had a brother next to him.
Yeah, true.
Two white dudes in the backcourt does not make it that
I feel
far.
like Butler made it to the finals with a pretty white team.
No, they had Shelvin Mack.
That's one. I feel like Butler was fairly white though.
I know, but Gordon Hayward was like their 3.
Yeah, Wisconsin does pretty well. Used to at least with a pretty.
Did they make a Final
team.
Four with 2 whites?
Yeah, they did. Oh yeah, for sure.
Now with 2 whites.
When I was in college, they did. Yeah.
Oh, it was Ben Brust and John Gasser.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
Damn, they
yeah,
did.
They did. We made it.
But they were seniors.
They were seniors. Yeah. The freshman is the tough look.
Wow, they did have 2 whites in the backcourt.
Yeah, Wisconsin, we keep it pretty
I got to text Ben. I got to give him props. It's crazy. I grew up with Ben. That's awesome.
We played the most boring basketball imaginable.
You guys averaged 40
Wisconsin,
points a game.
I remember we were in the Big Ten championship. The score was 32-30.
That
was
lame.
the game or something like that. It was incredible.
Yeah.
But we won. Bo Ryan got results.
That
Great
kid,
man.
the kid who's a Native American was really good. Do you remember him?
Jordan Hughes? Was that Jordan Hughes?
No.
I don't remember. Frank Kaminsky? Is he Native American?
No, he's a kid. He sent a dick pic out.
To who? To everyone?
To a girl.
Oh, how'd he get caught?
The girl just showed everybody.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's on her.
Apparently, he sent a soft pic too, which apparently I didn't know at that point that soft pics were not cool. So I'd actually been kind of sending some soft ones.
You told me that once. That's insane. I'm an idiot, and I know that's.
You got to.
Why would anyone want to see your soft pic?
Because sometimes if it's still pretty big soft for a softie, I guess that's
like sending in a tape to a comedy club of you doing your jokes in the bathroom. It's like a totally different art form. It's not even good yet.
I've sent both. I'm not gonna. I honestly try. I don't really send them that often. At all.
I don't understand why women would want to see that. I think it's disgusting. We don't have much to offer image wise. We're more action based. I've
gotten asked to show one of me like jacking off, like finishing.
Oh yeah, I did that once.
Ooh.
Not for me. Yeah, I did it. I did a kind of intricate one. I did a thing with me on the pillow. And it was me thrusting into the phone, and I came like towards the phone.
Ooh,
it's disgusting.
You did a self-tape?
Kind of, basically. Who else is gonna tape it? Yeah, you had to. I had to.
Man,
that wasn't my favorite thing I've done.
When times were tough.
No, that was pre-pandemic. That was like 2017.
Oh,
or
so
something.
you were just going off.
That was like when I was early into sex. I got a little too into it for a while. Yeah, I was new to the game. I was like a 16-year-old, but I was 27. You know?
Yeah.
I was late into it.
I remember.
I used to have maybe I'll bring this joke back about how men. Like women have a lot of layers they can shed to send sexy pictures. They don't have to be naked. But for men, we kind of got to send a nude. It's either us in a suit or naked.
No.
You can't. No one wants a picture of you in your boxers. You look like a washed-up child porn star.
You do.
I do. That was the joke I used to have. I look like a washed-up. Did I ever tell you my joke about the youngest child porn star?
That's funny.
That was my impression. Tommy Trouble. The world's youngest child porn star.
Oh, Jesus.
Tommy likes 2 things, eating pussy and eating pizza rolls. And his mom says he can't have any more pizza rolls.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I can't do that one on stage, really, but it's kind of funny.
Would it hit?
It would crush about a third of the time. The other 2/3, it would ruin the show. So kind of not a high enough hit rate, honestly, for me. Yeah. What about more irrational fears? Give me with some of these.
Easy answer from two balls, one dream. Amazing.
That is fun.
Profile.
I like that.
Easy answer. Getting attacked by a flock of Canadian geese at a park. Great answer.
They
dude.
do. They can get mean in
geese
a pack.
Geese are scary.
Yeah. You know, I'll say a possum. Those are scary. Possums scare me.
I used to be afraid of coyotes.
Okay, yeah, that's a rational. That's not really irrational. That's rational.
Especially if there's a couple of them.
They could light you up. Yeah. I bet you wouldn't deal well with animals. Actually, this goes back to the bone I have to pick with you. Ladies and gentlemen, we are organizing a boys camping trip this summer. We have a group chat, probably 10 of us. 7 people wanted to go camping. Guess who immediately said no to a camping trip with his best friends?
Are you surprised?
Alex Dragovich. Immediately. You didn't even give it a question of a thought.
Are you surprised?
Yeah, I'm surprised that you wouldn't want to spend 5 days of bliss with your best friends. I'm a little shocked by that.
I love the crew. I love you guys.
We're not going backpacking. We're going to have a car, and it's not going to be that, like, out in the woods camping.
I can't do the woods. I don't do the dirt.
It's only like 2 hours north of New York City. You could get back for a spot after a night of camping.
You know what? I actually talked to Lily, who's going to be
our guest. Our Patreon guest. You're going to have to subscribe to the Patreon to listen to it.
We talked about this. She said, she's like, I don't do the woods. I can do like a lake house. You know?
Yeah, lake houses are nice, but it's fun to be a little grimy. Fonz, you ever go camping? He hates camping. God damn it. Camping is
what
so
do you not
fun.
like about camping?
Just like what you're saying, like sleeping outside.
I don't want to smell bad. I don't want to be itchy. I don't
want to get eaten in the middle of the night.
To me, a lake
mosquitoes are
house.
bad.
To me, a lake house is legitimately like me at the edge. That's me at my edge.
That's a little far for you, even.
That's me like surviving.
You're like, Hinge barely hits out here.
Yeah,
what am I gonna do?
I'm out of range. I'm out of range.
You're such a pig. Oh my God.
I don't get
camping for like 3 nights is amazing. Longer than that, I can see it getting a little grimy.
Our dear friend Tommy Schneeman did one of the coolest things ever, though, like battling the elements. One time when it was like a massive snowstorm during the pandemic, and he was living with us. Massive snowstorm in Chicago. There's probably 4 feet of snow in our backyard.
Okay, during the pandemic. Okay,
it was crazy. It was probably December 2020.
Yeah,
December
I remember
2020.
this. Yeah.
It was crazy out, and Tommy was like, "Yo, let's have a bonfire." And
whoa,
he's
that's
like,
fun.
Let's make some food and drink. And me and Higgins were like, it's pretty. And then before we could finish our sentence, he just barrels outside, starts like shoveling. Like,
he shoveled a path to the
shoveling
bonfire?
a path to the bonfire.
Yeah.
Starts lying down the wood and just fully just like led us to doing this thing.
And wasn't it fun?
It was fucking awesome.
Isn't it fun to do things you don't often do?
We were
Maybe
drinking
try a new
whiskey,
thing.
having beers, and eating food and making like steak tacos.
That could be
and
you,
shit.
July 17th to July 21st with your best friends in the Catskills. Could be you.
The Catskills.
We're going to the Catskills. It's a beautiful area.
No,
Come on.
that's not what we
Right next to a lake.
We could do that at like
we're going to be hiking and bonfiring and smoking weed and doing mushrooms. That's all we're doing for 5 days, 4 or 5 days.
Is everyone coming?
Pretty much everyone. A couple people couldn't come because they live in Chicago, but you're the only one who lives in New York who's not coming. Yeah, pretty disappointing.
Is like Greg coming out?
Yeah, Greg's coming out. He's flying from Chicago.
Is Vath coming out?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you're really the only big piece not coming.
And it's a big one, folks.
Yeah,
6'6".
yeah, you probably need your own damn tent. Yeah.
Oh, dude, setting up a tent sounds so whack.
You've never set up a tent?
Why would you?
It's so easy. It takes like 10 minutes. It's like literally, if you get a decent tent, it does it for you almost. You have to put like 4 rods through a hole.
I'd set up the tent and be like, so I'm slightly less outside right now.
I will say if it pours rain, that is brutal. But if it's not raining that hard, it's never that bad. I love camping. I think it's so fun.
Oh my God.
What?
You're just next to like a damp 30-year-old man.
See, that is not great. That's why we're going in July. It doesn't rain as much. But that damp camping is rough. Wet socks in a tent, not a great smell.
Oh.
I actually think sleeping in a tent is one of the best nights of sleep you'll ever get. I think it's amazing.
Really?
I sleep so well.
What about animals?
I'm not afraid. They're not going to hurt you.
They could.
They won't.
You're
know. Afraid of What are you afraid?
I'm afraid of everything out there.
You're afraid. There's no bears in the Catskills or in New York even, I think.
We saw a bear when I hiked with Higgins. I'll never go back hiking
That was
again,
Colorado.
Probably. It was fucked.
That's a different part of the world. It's not. There's no bears in the Catskills. I'll guarantee you that.
Did they find like an alligator in New York recently?
No alligator is gonna crawl out 500 feet from the lake and eat you through your tent.
You don't know what's out there.
You're not edible.
Yes, I am.
You're not. You have no fat on you. You're too.
Some women have called me tasty.
Oh God.
Okay, we'll edit that out.
Are you back on Hinge?
No, not yet. I think because this is what I'm doing this weekend.
Going on a date
tomorrow? No, I'm going to my buddy's parents' house in New Jersey, and we're going to
Rich Buddy. Wow, second Rich
the
Buddy
fuck,
weekend.
Dude?
I'm not against it.
Everyone's fine, guys.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's nice. I'm just saying, must be nice.
They've got an awesome place out there, and
on the boardwalk or like on the coast.
It's like on the ocean.
Oh
yeah.
Wow, in like the Jersey Shore.
But it's called Stone Harbor, New Jersey. It's like a different.
Is that nice place, Fonz? Beautiful,
it's
he
sick.
says. Okay.
It's sick. The house is awesome.
Okay, it sounds fun.
And that's where we're gonna watch the first round there.
Oh.
And I think because the vibes are gonna be immaculate, I think I might just
I'm gonna
spoil myself and get back.
You're gonna get back on Hinge in a small New Jersey harbor town, or it's pretty big. There's a decent amount of people there.
Oh no, but I'm just gonna have it on located
for
in
New
York, and just look at my go through the likes.
Oh,
and
sure.
Just talk to some people.
Wow, ladies, could be big weekend for you.
We'll see.
Drago might be hitting you up.
We'll see how I'm feeling. But I've been out of the game for 3 months, and it does feel. I do feel more focused. I do feel like I'm writing a lot more actually.
Yeah. I've heard you've had some good sets recently. I haven't been there, but I've heard.
It's weird how that works.
I also heard you did a little thing where you stole a thing I do on stage, but we'll leave that for another day.
No,
a
little
birdie chirped that Drago was kind of stealing my mannerisms on stage.
I don't talk like this on stage.
He doesn't do that. He doesn't do the autistic, like, semi-tard thing I do.
The R juice.
But he doesn't drink the R juice like I do on stage. But he was commenting on his jokes, which is a thing that many would say I introduced to the Chicago comedy scene.
Saying that joke's good.
I'm not saying I invented it, but I'm saying I was the guy in Chicago who was doing it.
Okay.
And it's interesting to see you
took
pick it up.
From something that you took from something.
I also have been stealing some of your jokes on the road. Let me tell you, they don't play in Cincinnati.
Yeah, sure.
I go on stage and say I was a Division I basketball player. It doesn't really work. No one's believing it in the same way.
I actually don't really do the basketball. The basketball jokes don't really hit like they used to.
I think because you're kind of slumped now. Your posture's bad. You don't look like an athlete anymore. You don't look like you could dunk anymore. Could you dunk?
What the fuck, dude?
Do you think you could dunk?
Oh, now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. What do you think?
I thought you said, could I used to?
Yeah,
dunk?
I knew you could. I've seen videos. Yeah, but you don't think you could dunk right now if I gave you 5 shots?
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. I would actually.
Dude, I got on the treadmill yesterday. I ran almost 3 miles in like 23 minutes.
Oh, it's so slow.
But dude, you gotta talk about where I was coming from.
True. You're coming from a fake illness that your brain made up. Yeah, it must be tough to overcome.
It was actually
his triglycerides were high. I'm never gonna remember. Tryptophan? Troponin, not the turkey thing.
Who knows where my troponin was at last year? Who knows?
Didn't the doctors do tests last year?
Yeah, they said it was fine.
God, I can't talk about that anymore. I cannot talk about that anymore.
What are you doing this weekend?
I am going to Springfield, Massachusetts. I'm actually going to go to the NBA Hall of Fame this weekend. Springfield, Mass. That's where the basketball hall.
Are you doing shows?
I'm doing a club at RAR Comedy Club in Springfield, Massachusetts. Yeah.
Cool.
It's in a casino. I don't know. It should be good if you're nearby, come through, but I'm honestly really excited about the Basketball Hall of Fame. Maybe do you think you're there?
Yeah.
You think you might be there? Are you in the Illinois Basketball Hall of Fame?
No.
Damn. You think they don't put the All-State there? I bet you got a plaque there.
I got All-State a couple times. I
bet they got a plaque that says All-State. I wouldn't doubt it. That'd be cool.
There is a here, you can pull this up actually. Oh, actually I don't think it's actually on there anymore. There's a historic tournament in Chicago called the Proviso West basketball tournament.
I've heard of that.
The Christmas tournament, and they made the all 2000s team. They have like 10 guys from each decade, from like the 80s, 90s, 2000s, and I think 70s too.
Yeah.
And I was on the all decades.
You made the all decades
I was on the 2000s team. Dude,
wow.
It was like me, Shannon Brown, D Brown, Evan Turner, John Shire, this guy Kevin Dillard that played at Dayton, I think Dimitri McCamey, and like it's just like a couple other like NBA guys. And then me.
Was this for your entire high school career, or just how you performed?
Just
in
how
that
you
tournament?
performed.
You were. What's it called for Fonz?
The Proviso West.
How do you spell that?
Proviso.
Proviso West all 2000s team. This actually might be it.
No, because that's from 2000.
Oh yeah, that's too. Damn, yeah, that's too. That's not. The right one.
I don't think they have it, but because like my parents actually, when I was in college, my parents went and accepted the.
Really?
The award
were you just
me.
Lights out at this tournament for some reason? What did you? How good were you?
I was fucking balling out, dude.
Wow.
I don't know what to tell you.
Was it 2010s or was it 2000s? Top 50 all-time tournament players. Is that you? I think.
I think that's it.
Oak
for sure.
Park 2010.
Oh
wow, there it is. 2000. We got where Alex Dragovich, Glenbrook North. Wow, with John Shire and Evan Turner. Man, he's pretty good. He did a pretty good job. How many of those 10 players made it to the NBA?
Well, Shannon Brown did. I think D Brown had a cup of coffee. Dimitri might have been somewhere. I know Evan was. John was on the Heat for a second.
Elliot Poole. Wow. Who had the best college career? Evan Turner, probably.
Or John.
Wow. Was John Sharp?
D. Brown also won a championship with the fucking Illinois.
Really? Holy shit.
D. Brown was on. He played with.
I remember that team. Yeah. What was their? Bill Self was the coach.
No, that was Bruce Weber. And D. Brown played with who's the light skinned point guard that played in the NBA for Williams, who played on the Jazz.
Jason Williams.
Darren
Williams. I actually have no idea.
Yeah, D-Will. Yeah.
Yeah, Darren Williams. Oh, okay.
Yeah. He played on that team, on that Illinois team.
Wow, and you were in the 10 best players of that decade. Wow, that's cool. And I bet none of them have a better podcast. I'll tell you that.
None of them have a better comedy podcast.
I bet you have more followers. I bet you could sell more tickets than any of them at Zanies.
I bet if Evan.
Actually, I think Evan Turner does have a podcast. Yeah, he has a podcast with Andre Iguodala.
And it's very successful. I bet if they went to Zanies, they would sell it out in like 10 minutes.
Of course. Yeah, of course. It wouldn't be a good show, but people would come.
Yeah, but
you should try to hit up Evan Turner. You should be like a reunion of the Proviso boys.
Yo, let me jump on.
Does that mean you had to go to high school in the Chicago area?
They usually kept it to I think over time other teams wanted to.
Would you play like the farm schools ever, or was it mainly you're just playing suburbs and inner city schools?
Suburbs, inner city.
Like there's no good teams. There's no like farm kids that are good at basketball.
Some yeah, like in like central Illinois by where U of I's campus is.
There were some good.
Dude, you see in the '80s like Jeff Hornacek and like Doc Rivers.
Rivers, holy shit!
Yeah, he's on the '70s team.
Oh, he's on the '70s.
Isaiah Thomas.
Holy Mark Aguirre, huge Pistons player. Yeah. Wow, that's crazy.
That was a
Hersey Hawkins.
It was a big tournament.
Damn. Okay, Drago, pretty cool. Look Corey Maggette. Oh yeah.
Michael Finley.
Holy shit. That's kind of cool as hell. Kevin Garnett.
Yeah, dude.
Kevin Garnett is on this team.
Yeah, when you're
and you.
And then there's me. Dude, when you played in that tournament, dude, it was like
Juwan Howard.
It was like a mini version of like the Big East tournament in a way where like everyone in Chicago or everyone around there would just stay there all day. So ituld be 2,000 people.
Was it the United Center?
No, it was just in a high school at Proviso West High School. So, but from noon to 8,
there's just
it was just packed.
Wow.
People did not leave. They just watched every game.
Damn, that was a fun time.
I bet
it
was crazy.
Did you guys win the tournament?
We never won.
No, damn. Well.
We played against Michael Jordan's son when I was a sophomore.
Really? Was Jordan there watching?
He came there and they roped off a section for him.
Wow.
So Jordan was just chilling there with his bodyguard.
Was he loud? Was he yelling shit, or he's pretty quiet?
He was looking cool as shit.
Wow. Jordan saw you play.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's Marcus Jordan.
Marcus. That guy?
Yeah, now he's dating.
Oh, the one who's dating Pippen's ex-wife? Wow, good for him.
It was a very cool game.
It's a great win. Damn. Did you do better than Marcus Jordan?
I think I did. I was only a sophomore. I had a pretty good game, but he good? Their team was better.
Was he good?
He was good.
Isn't that crazy? He didn't make the NBA though, did he?
No.
He played for Illinois, right? Maybe?
No, he played for Central Florida.
Oh, didn't his other son play for Illinois? I thought one of
Geoffrey
them.
did.
Geoffrey, that's right. Yeah. Marcus Jordan. Wow.
This is a good little basketball primer for the tournament.
Larsa Pippen, that can go. That can go. She looks like Mariah Carey. Jesus Christ.
But yeah, then flash forward to me in the tournament. 2 points, 3 assists, 0 hugs from Dad.
Your dad's not telling you did a good job?
No, he was cool with it.
He's pretty decent. 3 more points than I scored in the NBA or the tournament. Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, but the tournament's really, it's actually, the cool thing about the tournament is
it's the greatest sporting event in the world besides the World Cup.
And then to be in it, just to see your name on that bracket is one of the coolest things ever.
And the selection night.
Yeah.
Was there one of the? Did you guys know you were getting in both times?
Yeah, the first
was your seed a surprise?
We thought we were going to be between 5 and 7. We got 7.
Oh, okay, but that's a fun watch party, I bet.
Yeah,
you're all watching, and that's cool.
And it was and just when you get there's so many reporters. So like, even though I was like the 6th man, like I got asked like 100 questions.
Are there interviews of you anywhere?
I don't think.
I wonder.
There's an interview. I think.
Yeah, Alex Dragicevic. Yeah, you got to spell his name now.
Oh, there's like some kid interview.
It comes up on Google. Alex Dragicevic, basketball player. Yeah, does he have any interview? I saw one of you in high school, an interview of you.
Go down. That one's an interview from basketball. Like
play this one. Is this from Notre Dame?
Some kid interviewed me.
Notre Dame's Alex Dragicevic.
I had a ton of acne.
Yeah, you had a ton of acne.
I just did a hug. I thought that was so funny.
Tonight, a lot of players got going. How do you think that's going to benefit you guys going forward?
I think it's going to be great because, when we got Abro and Eric back,
Brutal.
This is going to give a lot of other guys confidence to step up when they need to.
There we go. Give it to the shorts are a little long.
That was the style, man.
Did you score? Come on. Yeah!
Who are you? Was it to go through these last couple of games without Abramitis and Eric, who are two of your top players?
Well, they're obviously great guys to have out there, but guys need to step up.
My acne was crazy.
Also, I don't know if you looked at our bench. A lot of guys are sick. A lot of guys are fighting right now.
You sound
it's great
sick.
for our team to persevere.
Always.
It's a beautiful thing.
Oh, a 3-ball from Drago. Another one? Oh, okay. The kid had. You going again? Oh my God.
Barely dunk.
Looking at your lineup, you guys have a lot of guards on your lineup.
Right.
How do you think that's going to help or hurt you when you guys get into Big East play where it's big and physical?
Oh, I think it's definitely
like
going to help us because guard
idiot,
play is very important. You got to be able to handle the ball. You got to be able to shoot the ball.
What a great
We got
answer.
bigs who can play too. And obviously,
you sound like you've been
Scott
smoking
can
a pack
both.
a day since the day you
I
were
think
born.
that
What's
having
with
the
that
versatility,
ass?
Guards and the bigs.
Very nasally, right?
Guys in the bigs. Guys in the bigs. I mean, you sound like I sound now. How many points do you score against Detroit?
I don't know.
Must have been a big game
Thank
for
you for
you.
your time and good luck the rest of the season.
Man, what happened to that
Thanks.
kid, do you think? He's being interviewed by a kid if you're listening at home, ladies and gentlemen. He
I
was
don't
interviewed
know.
by an
Sports talk for
8-year-old kid.
kids.
That's incredible. You had terrible acne.
Terrible.
That was bad. And you still had a hot girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talent will do that.
Getting
Talent
buckets
will
helps
do
everyone.
That. How do you think I bagged Bobby Knight?
Yeah.
Wasn't the dick action, it's the 45.
You got to have a 45,
It's the
everyone.
special coming out
we
soon.
We got to wrap this
we
up.
do have to wrap this up. Yeah, okay.
Second.
Glad. Actually, yeah, we got to wrap this up. This has been an episode. What do you got any plugs, Drag? I know what you're plugging, but plug it again.
Oh, yeah. This is the only thing I'm plugging for the next few weeks. Zany Chicago, April 3rd. Come out. Already got some tickets sold. Let's pack it out.
Sunday or Monday night?
Monday night.
Monday night. Great night for comedy. It probably is. It happening on the night of the national championship?
It is.
But I honestly don't think that's a big deal. It's not as. The people who are going to your shows aren't going to be caring about that. I don't
Who
think.
gives a shit,
The
guys?
white blondes who are going to your shows don't give a fuck about the
I
tournament
need a few.
final. Get blondes, come out to his show. He might give you a little suck afterwards.
I'll suck you off.
Will you promise that to any blonde who buys a ticket? A little suck?
Any girl that comes to the show will get head.
And that's an Alex Dragovich promise. Okay. I am promoting. I'm just going to promote my special. It's coming out March 26th, Sunday on YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube, please. This has been episode 67 of You're an Idiot. 67 episodes, N-word free, Drago.
Yes.
Only 33 more till the big party in Arkansas. Thank you for listening, everyone. Good night and good luck.